How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Ruffle Rowlett, and welcome back to a brand new video. Now, before we get into this video, we're going to talk about two rumors in this one. I quickly just want to give a shout out to my, my gaming news channel that I'm running right now, which is Rig Pop News. There's going to be like an image right here for it, and also a link down below if you guys go check it out. So please go check it out. Do leave a subscription on it if you're interested in industry news, gaming news, whether it be about PlayStation or Nintendo or anything. That's going to be the place where I'm going to report on those things. So it's going to be about leaks, rumors, news, etc. All is going to be there. Please check it out. Leave it a sub if you are interested in gaming news. Go there. Either way, now I'm going to talk about some rumors, shall we? So this is the first one here, and this was posted, I think, on the 20th. This was about 2 days ago, the 20th of September, and it starts off like this. Pokémon 25th Anniversary Collection by Anonymous. Releasing in March 2021, the Anniversary Collection will be called Pokémon Super Collection. It features 5 games. Now, this sounds pretty nuts, if I may say so myself. The 3 main games have an option to basically switch versions with the same save point at any time in the game, I guess. I'm not sure what he's talking about here. The 3 main games are Pokemon XY, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, and Sun and Moon, not the Ultra versions. Okay. The 3DS games don't look much, don't look like much was done to make them look better. They look worse than Sword and Shield and look very oily. Ugh, that does not sound great. They did not update the UI at all and crammed what would be the bottom 3DS into the bottom right side of the full screen battle screen, meaning it does block a tiny portion of the overworld and battle system. X and Y, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, do not function online at all due to the 3 little mini modes being cut completely. Sun and Moon keeps its online functionality. Okay, the other 2 games, Pokemon Black, White, and Black and White 2, they are nothing but literal ports and don't look very good in full screen. The pixels were kind of smoothed out a bit with a crappy edit, but overall it doesn't look worse than how the 3DS games are supposed to look. The audio for both games are super janked and super weird, especially in portable mode. So first of all, I've got to say right here, before we continue about this, because we've got another rumor to cover, which I think is slightly more intriguing, but this one is just weird. Why in the world would they do this? Why in the world would they, give us a bunch of these games, on the Switch when they can still, sell a few of those on people that, haven't bought them on the 3DS. I mean, DS is a different thing, right? But also, it doesn't make any sense to do this. It just doesn't seem like a reasonable thing to do. Just because they did a collection for, for Mario, doesn't mean they're going to do it for Pokemon as well. Pokemon works in a different way than, all the other Nintendo stuff. Suppose, look, the audio of both games is super janked, alright? None of these games have Pokemon Home functionality at launch, and they cannot transfer up to each other within the collection at all, and they cannot transfer up to each other within the collection at all. You can pay an extra Pokemon Home fee, I guess is what I'm trying to say, to directly transfer Pokemon from the 3DS games to Home directly and not back. I have zero idea as to if Black and White and Black and White 2 have this option. It's $60 and will release March 12th and will be revealed around Pokemon Day. So, first of all, March 12th will be released, so that's really shortly after they reveal it, which doesn't sound really feasible, if I may say so myself. Just seems a little bit off, if I may say it, okay? Now, that was the first rumor, though. The second rumor is slightly different, right? So here's what it says, though. Get ready, posted by Anonymous on the 14th of September. This was a while ago, well over a week ago. This is going to be the best shit you've heard all effing year. Haters will say it's fake and BTFO, then they always say believed it, and it's just tip of the iceberg. Now, speaking of which, Mario 3D All-Stars is just the tip of the iceberg. Throw away all your epic fanfic understanding of how Game Freak, the Pokemon Company, Nintendo, etc. all interact and set aside your wealth of knowledge pertaining to what they're known to do. Okay, interesting. Let me know what you got here. Nintendo is breathing down Pokemon's neck after all of the Sword and Shield fiascos. It's the overgrown murder house that's constantly on fire and bringing down the real estate price of the neighborhood that is Nintendo's staples, which is true. Like, Pokemon has been the one with the biggest amount of controversies, right? Most of the other stuff has been kind of like, whatever. People have been really happy about Breath of the Wild and Mario's direction and all that sort of stuff. But Pokemon has been the only one, I would argue and say, that's just gotten massive controversies. So, I don't know, man. Now, I'm hardly the first person to say, but they are breathing down Pokemon's neck. It's been abundantly clear for a while now. Anyways, the Pokemon 25th Anniversary Collection is coming to the Switch for all of 2021. There will be no Gen 8 DLC, there will be no Sinnoh Remix, there will be no Let's Go 2, there will be no Gen 9, but the year will be full of Pokemon content that will actually appease fans. Pleasing fans, I know the statement is unbelievable, but Nintendo is all is all about literally pointing a gun to Pokemon's temple. The Mario Collection doing well was never a question. 64 Sunshine and Galaxy coming to Switch was always going to be a hugely profitable venture, and so their sights were already set on how they could make their similar moves. The Pokemon 25th anniversary, this one's similar to the other rumor, but this one's slightly more intriguing the way it approaches, right? So 25th anniversary collection is not one single game. It's a series of games that will be launching scattered throughout 2021. Specifically, February, Kanto Collection. Wait, if they do this would be a bit too crazy. February, Kanto Collection. April, Johto Collection. Okay. June, Hoenn Collection. July, Sinnoh Collection. August, Unova Collection. October, Kalos Collection. And December, Alola Collection. No, those are not real game names, but it's worth typing the full names out. They're Pokemon 25th Region Collections. All of them will be compatible with Home and Pokemon Go, and all of them will support online multiplayer. And he says, not done yet. He continues on and says, each collection will contain all games of a given generation, including remakes, but excluding Let's Go. Some notable changes include Pokemon Green, available officially in English and other languages for the first time ever, which would be really cool. Masuda Method works in Gen 2 and Gen 3 now. Okay, fair enough. Former in-person events are now accessible via postgame. Birth Island, Naval Rock, New Moon, etc. Which, that if true, would be fantastic, man. I'd love that. Mirage Island appears easier. Okay, that would be cool as well, man. These are all things I'm on board for. Dude, all these secret events, I love them, and I want to see them happen. Much easier than having to be like, oh, you gotta go to a Nintendo event. So, I'm on board for that. I'm intrigued by it. Gen 5 to 7 have upscaled graphics to further unleash their potential, which would make sense, because Generation, like, 8, Gen 8, right, like Sword and Shield, is basically the same as, Sun and Moon in graphics. It's just that Sun and Moon was limited by the console. So they're probably going to look very similar to Gen 8, Gen 8 mostly. Gen 6 and 7 have interesting and frankly out of nowhere special content, interactions with each other that I chose not to reveal. And as I don't know many others know the details, I do. Despite these changes, they don't seem to be interested in fixing notable glitches like Q-Charm, Pomegberry, the Gen 1 stuff, or Gen 3's RNG issues. This is their attempt at truly trying to make the fans happy, and I know that really does sound unbelievable. Once again, it's no skin off my back if you choose not to believe it. He'll be BTFO'd in due time, and you have my permission to act like you always believed. I know it's been a rough while in the world, and for Pokemon fans, it feels like we're all in a deep tunnel with no light at the end. But I promise my bros, that is coming. Before 2022, every main series Pokemon game ever will be on the Switch. My only request is that I am remembered as a hero for my potential career sacrifice made tonight. Good luck, bros. I'll see you on the other side. And I'm not replying to anything on this thread. So, if this is true, and I mean, there's another rumor here. The first one we covered is kind of a similar thing. Both just kind of randomly popped up and said these things. But, man, I don't know about the idea of like a collection. I mean, it feels like these have just been popping up now due to the fact that we saw that Mario collection, and people are just like, oh, there's gonna be Pokemon one. I don't know. I just don't have enough belief that it's gonna happen. Personally, if it does, great. This sounds pretty incredible, actually, pretty insane and awesome. If they do all these collections over the course of a year, I mean, bruh, okay, that would be fan-freaking-tastic. I'd love that. But that's the question. Will they do that? And also, will fans actually like it? Because wouldn't that be, like, kind of crazy, just re-releasing stuff and charging for each individual collection? Wouldn't that be a little bit nuts? Maybe it's just me, but it seems like it's a lot of money to spend. If each one of these is going to be, like, what, $60? That's, if they are $60, that's a lot of money to spend on a single year. I don't know. What do you guys think about it? So, I mean, I'm not talking about the $60 individually. I'm talking about, like, for all these collections individually. So what do you guys think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. My name has been Ruffle Rowlett. I'll see you all in the next one. Also, please check out my gaming news channel again. I want to just quickly promote it and just mention it to you guys. Please check it out. Give it some love. Check it out. All that sort of stuff. And, yeah, see you next time. Peace out.